Sweet. Okay. Cool. Let's just going through them, I guess. Hello, hello. How you doing? Lower than recommended. What the? All good, whatever. It's fine. My stream's like, what's going on? You have too many, like, your bit rate isn't accurate or whatever. I'm like, oh well, whatever. Oh, it's fine. It's chilling. I hope it's okay. Does it look okay? It's like, cause like I haven't done a live stream on YouTube before, so it's a trial and error type thing right now. This first shot's kind of interesting, I will admit. But we got a bunch to go through, so it should be fine. Yeah, your bit rate is 4641 is lower than the recommended bit rate. What do they want me to do? Open Studio? Yeah, we'll have you on this side. I reckon that you use a stream of 13,500? Holy smokes. Okay. How, why do you want me to do 13,500? Gee, that's a high bit stream. Unless it just looks absolutely terrible. That's probably what it is. Let me look on the phone. Because I can see here. It looks fine. It looks decent-ish. I don't know what's going on with the recommendation. We'll leave that as that. Unless it looks absolutely actually terrible. Please let me know. Because I have no idea what it looks like. Honestly, so. Especially like if the music's too loud, or if it's too quiet, or if I'm too quiet, or if I'm too loud, let me know. Please let me know, because I don't have any recollection of what's going on. Or not recollection, but like the feeling per se. Da-da-da. guess that is technically straight, but we're gonna straighten out to the car because that's a bit easier to do. Looks great. Okay, awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, for this shoot, it was kind of a mixed day because I was hoping it was going to be raining. It didn't turn out to be raining at all, but that's fine. It's what you get, I suppose. But no, in the end, it turned out to be really good. Bit of a vignette on that. Whoops. There we go. What's going on? It's like frozen. Hello? These photos are like, they're not a what did I hit on my button? I can't see the effects of the photo. What the heck? What did I press? Oh, okay, there we go. I think yeah, good, okay. I was worried there for a sec. I was like, what did I hit? But I guess we're okay. Just a glitch, maybe. Frame this into the bottom right quarters. Add another linear gradient to the bottom to darken it up a little bit. Subtract the subject. Do another linear gradient on top. Get the little misties on the sky and the building a little bit. We'll bring it down a little bit more. And then we'll do the car. Up the shadows. Down on the highlights. A little more contrast. A little more less temperature. And then we'll do my little S-curve thing we like to do. And that's about it for this one. And then let's go to a couple of them where they were in the trees a bit. These ones are always a lot more fun to edit a bit. see what other stuff we have down here. It's not bad. We'll probably edit this down a little bit more. Then also add a little maybe vignette on this. It's pretty good. A little too much sky. Keep coming down a bit. There we go. Straighten it out a little bit. Go. This is on the 7200, yeah. Okay. Pretty dead straight. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, we're just going through a little photos that I did yesterday to send off. I thought might as well just do a full edit on YouTube Live as well as just answer any questions you guys have as well. So feel free to ask anything regarding to photography, social media, anything like that, and I'll try and answer to the best of my abilities. Best beginner camera. The best beginner camera I started on, like I started on a Nikon D5100 and I loved it. It was amazing. The ability to have manual control, I think, is the best feature, and it's honestly, it's still a good camera to this day. Like, yeah, it's old and outdated and everything, because like I think the new one, it would be like the 5600. But for the most part, it's a great all-around camera. But any camera that is like that you'd be able to have full manual control and also being able to swap lenses is, I think, probably the best you can get. For other brands and such, for the Sony lineup, that would be like the A6000 series, as well as for the Canon, that would be like the Canon T5i. Or the R100, I believe, is for the mirrorless lineup. But yeah, anything in there would be pretty good for a good beginner's camera. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, you can still begin photography on like a pro body, but you're gonna be having a lot of issues for like file management, and also just a lot of questions you'll have as well. T7 Rebel, yeah, that's definitely a good starter camera as well. Yeah, anything. I don't know too much about the Canon series, to be honest, because I haven't really shot with any. Like the only time I've shot with the T5i, I think it was when I was like showing my friend about the if you flip your lens around, you can see the magnification of it essentially. But other than that, no, I haven't shot with Canon really ever. I've shot with Sony a bunch, and Nikon a bunch too, but not as much with Canon. Oh, I'm yawning. I don't know why. Why is there that there? What the heck? There's brush movements. Let's remove that maybe. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll brighten you up a bit. Is it still better than my iPhone? Yes, without a doubt. Because an iPhone, or even just a phone sensor in general, is like the size of your pinky finger, like just the end of it. While a camera sensor, even the smaller sensors are like the size of an SD card type thing, which is a lot more available light to hit a sensor, which means you're going to get better quality, better details, better low light. That's why, like, especially if you see in, like, for iPhones and everything, in low light mode and everything, the shutter speed is a lot lower. While yes, you're going to see a lot lower shutter speed on like a T7 or a Canon and everything, it's going to be a lot sharper of an image if you get all the parameters correct and everything. Like, yeah, you can completely butcher an image in good lighting too. So it's just about practice and stuff like that as well. Let's see, what can we do here? That's mostly just a good image there. So yeah, funny thing about this location, it was we were at this location. I found this location like a month ago, and then I knew there was a security guard here as well, so I was like, oh, let's see how long we'll last here for. Not even 5 minutes in, we got kicked out. But we told the guy, like, yeah, we'll be like 10 minutes. So he gave us 10 minutes, which is nice. But yeah, it was a bit sketchy of like, ooh, we're getting kicked out, but it's on public road. All good, whatever. We'll leave. Yes, I'm editing in Lightroom Classic. Yes, it's the desktop version. I don't honestly like the cloud variant per se, because all the settings are different and everything. It's a lot more. I'm just not used to it and everything. I'm not a fan of. Let's go to. Let's come to one of these ones down here. Oops, there we go. Let's see. Horizontal. Okay. Have you ever photographed any Toyota pickups? I have. I have photographed a couple of them. Let's see. I'll find some quickly. Let's see. 2025 was it? Oh, I've been on 2024. I can't remember exactly when I shot them. Nope, it was 2025. Yes, finals, photos. So these were shot this year in, like, when was it? I think it was like February time. A couple of my friends took their Toyotas up the mountain, so we were taking to some cool shots and everything. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Really muddy, but it was good. It was a lot of fun for sure. Have you ever photographed any 90s? Not 90s. I'm the guy who knew a spot. Yeah, I haven't shot any 90s pickups recently or ever, honestly. But that would be pretty cool. And then we had another guy show up as well for this shoot too. So it was two Volkswagen Golfs. One was the Golf R here, and then this one was the GTI Mark 8, the 40th anniversary edition too, so it's pretty good. Turned out pretty nice. Until we got kicked out again. What has been your fave Cardiff photograph that you post on social media? There's been a couple recently that have been like one of my favorites to photograph. One probably being like today's post, I think, was the 720S. That was a really fun shoot to do, as well as well, honestly, shooting those Toyotas this past year was pretty fun. I always love going in the outdoors and adventuring that way. But yeah, and anytime I'm able to incorporate nature in a photo shoot, I'm always beyond over the moon about my favorite to do. The Tuatara? No, the 720S that I posted today. I think I posted it today anyways. Yeah. I don't know if it'll show, but that one was my favorite one to photograph, without a doubt, recently in any way. But yeah, that was a great time for sure. But yeah, other than that one, because like I haven't really posted the Tuatara. I know, well, the Tuatara I haven't really made a full set of, because I haven't shot it individually. I've shot it at like a car show, but it's just a car show, so it didn't really look that great in my opinion. I don't know why I'm drawing this car when I can just do select the subject, but oh well. I think it's because I wanted to actually just select this car instead of, I don't know, we'll see. Delete mask 2 and delete mask 1. So the DeLorean, yeah, the DeLorean was a funny find. I was about to leave the area, and then that car just showed up, and I was like, oh, sick. Okay, I might have to stay now and photograph this car, because I was gonna go home and like just like edit, but I was like, oh, sick. This guy showed up. Sweet, cool. But no, it turned out really good. And I caught him in the last second as well, so I was lucky as well. Come on, load. There we go. Having some slow times right now. Okay, cool. Shadows up a little bit. Whites down, blacks down a little bit. Highlights down, shadows up. But yeah. Sweet. Love the fact that you found Alfred and his bike at the same time. Yeah, I know that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was definitely pretty interesting to see his whole new transformation of his bike. It was definitely nothing I would have thought to see from it being green originally and now it being purple. But yeah, it worked out pretty cool. Right, there's like not much color in this image. I'm realizing now that there's like so much white and everything, it almost would be better almost as like a black and white. But oh well. We'll probably pump some saturation in, maybe add it a little bit more warmer than normal. Yeah, it was definitely pretty cool though. Let's see, what do we got here? Da, 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 da. This one could go pretty well, I think. Maybe. Try and keep the highlights a little bit in. And then we'll do a mask now of the subject, see how well this tracks. Oh, it did pretty well. Not terrible. And then we'll do a mask over this wheel and bring down that yellowish color to a cooler tone, the original color, which I think is like just silver. So what we'll do is just, yeah, take out this all the saturation of it. Maybe make it a little bigger. Go. And then we'll come on here to the brake caliper and make sure that this is actually red. I want to do another mask. Is this your full-time job? It is my full-time job, yes. Doing, well, one, doing social media and photography and like car shoots. But yeah, yes, this is my full-time job, as you could say. It is pretty interesting at times, I will admit, but it's good. It's a lot of fun. Okay, that wheel's a little bright though. There we go, that's a lot better. Sweet, sweet. It's a good edit there. I like that one. A little too much actually, probably. Let's see, can I... It's fine. What does adaptive look like? Whoa, okay. Don't put it on adaptive color. Jeez, that was messed up. Alright, let's do these ones. This could be a bit better for color wise. I want to keep that clip of the building in though. Should be good. Is that centered? A little bit off. Does it ever feel weird to talk to a camera? In the beginning, yeah. But I've done like live streaming a little bit for like 3 years now and off and on. And it's never been too awkward per se. It can, like, in the, like, first ever stream, yeah, it was weird as hell. It was like, what am I doing? I'm talking to a camera? But, oh well. But no, you get used to it, honestly. Like anything, if you just give it time. But no, it didn't take too much time. Yeah, the Murcielago, that was really fun to shoot, actually. Yeah, that one was really good. Let's see, how well does it... Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. That's weird. That could be interesting. That one's not bad. We'll probably honestly just make our own again, though. We got time. Alright, and then shadows up a bit. Contrast. We'll cool it or warm it up a little bit for the day. And we'll add some masks. One being here. We'll take out the cars. warm this up a bunch. We'll make this side a little bit darker. We'll make this side a bit brighter to show where the sun element was coming from. And warm it up a bit, and then take off some clarity. And then we'll come in with a subject mask on just this card for now, and then we'll do the Golf R as well. I will bring up the shadows, down the highlights, a little less contrast so we get a little bit more pop out of here. What's my dream car? So I have two dream cars. I have a dream reality car, which is like something that's possible in my future, which is the Audi RS6 Avant. And then the dream unrealistic car is the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack with white and black accents. I don't know, I've always liked black cars, or white cars. One, because they're honestly the easiest to photograph in my opinion. But yeah, I've always liked white cars with like black accents. Black and blue, because blue is honestly my favorite color. But yeah. It's okay there, I guess. Okay, cool. Should be good there, and then we'll do the Golf R. Although these photos are looking a little interesting for the color-wise, because you got like dead brown trees over the side, green, more death on that side, more yellow from the sun, and then white and blue in the background. So it's a whole mix of colors in the back. It's pretty interesting, I will admit. But the good thing is it's sharp for the most part. What is this thing loading? Oh, there we go. Jeez, that took some time. Okay, it's nice and sharp and everything. That's good. ISO, what was ISO? 250. That's not bad. Yeah, a little intense, but oh well, we got it. Boop. Let's see. We got one of these. Okay, these ones I want edited. That's out of focus. Lovely. How bad is this one? That one's pretty good. That's not straight though. There we go. Let's go. Let's see what light cool rain looks like. Pretty good actually. We'll white balance it. Yeah, it's fine here. This white Golf R is a little bright. We'll tone it down a little bit. It's a bit better, but we'll make sure the contrast pops you. And then this one also is, it's a gray car, but it looks green here now. So I think we'll have to take out some of the green, make it more magenta. Or not. Maybe make it more warm-ish? Yeah. So what's the original color? It's also like out of focus-ish. It's like moving. What was my shutter speed? 12/50th of a second. It's not bad. I just made it sharper there. It's kind of interesting. It's decent color, yeah. Cool, that's not bad there though. Oh, is that straight? Yeah, that's okay. Let's see what we want to do. This one's pretty good too with the grass and everything and the foliage. In the foreground and everything. See what light cool rain looks like again. This preset's pretty good. I made it the other day and it was like that works for almost everything. That's pretty good. We'll do the car one though. There we go. It's a bit better. That's not even straight one bit. The auto is decent, but it still doesn't get it right every time. It's better. That's pretty good. These ones are also were pretty cool to do. Added these ones in the parking lot because I was able to get like down low with the grass and everything, and it looks really nice. I think, anyways. Light cool rain again. Decent, not bad. A little bright, but I mean, I like the brightness down here. Everything else is a little too bright. And we'll take a look at the subject, which is a little bright as well. We'll brighten up some of the wheels though. And then the ground from here. So we'll do this. And then another linear gradient out of it. Like that. If only I could like somehow subtract those. Like we could try color range. Yeah, decent. Another color range maybe with the greens. Try again with another color range maybe down here. That's a lot better. Just keeps those. That's this one. We need this one. Sweet. And then, yeah, we'll do another mask on this one. Looks a little too blue. Or these are actually just silver. Flow, we need to be 100. Oh, come on, do this one. That one's not bad, though. Pretty good. We'll brighten it up a little bit though. There we go. It's pretty good. And then we'll do another linear gradient or a radial mask. like a vignette type thing. Invert. Should be good there. And then we'll take out the reflection on the windshield as well. I don't know why. I wasn't using. I was using the CPL on these windows instead of the windshield. I do remember that. It's not bad. Pretty decent. And then these ones are also fun too, shooting through the trees. This one turned out really good. I like that color a lot. I'm gonna come down to the greens and like change them almost to like a fall colorish. I think would look a lot better. Or what do we think? What do we think? Bright green or like an orangish color? Or just in the middle? Just like the green and red also like clash pretty well, which is nice. Can make them a bit more and then less saturated too. Although that's also yellows of saturation, I believe. Yeah. And then the reds will make stand out a bit. Make sure it's an actual red instead of an orangish red. And then we'll do a color mixer probably on the ground and darken that like crazy. Color range. Here it's going to choose everything, but we're going to refine it down to like that. And then subtract with the linear gradient on there. Orange? Okay, I'll try and do orange a little bit. Ooh, that's a weird range. Holy. What in the world? We're going to have to manually do that, I guess, then. Let's take that mask off. Delete mask 1. So an M mask. We'll take this one like that. Subtract off the wall in the back. And then subtract the subject. Did a terrible job on the hoods. We'll grab the subject one. And draw over the car. It did a lot better. And then we'll take a subject or the color range and take the greens. Lovely. It didn't do that well. We'll do another one. Subtract color range down here. Oh, lovely. It didn't do much better either. Well, since it's already dark as well, so it shouldn't matter too much, I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. Where's that mask, though? There it is. We're gonna push up a bit. That's pretty good, just like that, I think. And then we'll have another mask up top here. Coming down from like where the sunlight is, but we're gonna feather that really small. Just brighten it up, maybe warm it up a little bit. And that's pretty good there. It's not bad. Alright, we'll make those trees orangish. It's pretty good there, yeah. And then for that mask, we're going to take out that color range here, I think. Color range. Yeah, it's a bit better. Sweet. Pretty cool. And then we got these ones. It's a little weird colors wise, but oh well, that's fine. Warm it up manually, I guess. There we go, sweet. I'll make another mask over here for the sunlight. We'll do these ones now. This is the cover image you guys saw probably before clicking. That's the title screen or cover or thumbnail as people would call it. These shots were really good here. This random road that I found again, it's like really good. And then we tried some shots of like how there was like motion blur, but that was a little too much motion blur. And then we dialed it back to something that looked pretty good, to like this. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this one again, but we're gonna take off the subject mask. Or we could just remove, no. We'll just delete it entirely. We'll duplicate, no, delete car. We're gonna do select. Highlights down, shadows up. That's pretty good there. Maybe darken the ground a little bit more. And then a really low one too. For some more separation, maybe one more in the tree area. A little more clarity. And more color. And then we'll make these greens pretty orange, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And make the yellows and oranges as well. But we gotta make sure it's not too orange, because the guy walking in front, we gotta make sure is like actually noticeable. I really like the desaturated greens. I haven't done that in a long time as well. Reds, a little too poppy there. The luminance. I like that. That's pretty good there. I like that edit. It's a pretty cool edit. We could do a light streak on this one, but we'll leave that for later. Over here, we're going to warm it up a little bit, though, I think. So let's get this one. Trying to warm it up over there a bit. Although I genuinely like that as normal, just normal in general. Yeah, we could just do this. It's a little much, but you get the idea of it. And then we could just subtract the subject out of this. There we go. That's pretty good, just like that, actually. I like that. little different kind of colors and everything. Wow, that masking really makes it a whole different kind of color. Sweet. Another mask on the bottom a little bit. Another deep one to make it really dark. And then we'll do that similar mask we were doing before on the top part. Make it really orange and like pinkish green. Contrast it. Add more of less clarity. And then take out the subject. That's pretty good there. Favorite car brand? I've always liked Volkswagen. Volkswagen is probably my favorite car brand for sure. Good edit there. Might make that a preset. Let's see. Create. It's not an adaptive yet, so we'll make it adaptive. Subject the subject. Come up into the trees area. It's pretty good there, actually. We'll create that as a preset. Take all those. Make this, I don't know, fall colors vertical. Vertical. Sweet. Oh. Nice far away shot. Make another little gradient on this side a little bit more. And we'll do one more intense one on the bottom. It's really good. I don't know why. I've always said this before in like videos and everything as well, but fall is genuinely probably my favorite time of year for photos. Because the amount of awesome colors you get in the trees is like the best. wonder how all these presets will work on the beginning ones. Pretty good, actually. Not too bad. A little intense on the oranges, but nothing we can't not fix if I can get it straight. Like, yeah, that's perfect, just like that. Sweet. It's a pretty cool color between the rotational stuff. Cool it down a little bit. It's pretty good there. What's your favorite fan experience? I haven't had many fan experiences, to be honest. I guess the fun ones I've had are like at car shows when people want to have photos with me, which is still very new to me, so it's a little awkward. But it is really nice to see. I will admit, it's really cool. Holy, it's freezing in here. But no, other than that, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty chill. Blue up there is weird. There we go, it's better. This is a weird angle. That's straight. Jeez, what am I doing? Okay, that's better. That car color needs to change a little bit. So we'll make a new mask of the subject. We'll make it a bit warmer. There we go. This one's right on the rule of thirds. We'll make it a little bit less road. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go to the washroom. I'll be right back. Scotty! No worries. Do you only have your Mazda or do you have other cars? I just have my Mazda. I don't have any other cars. But I am possibly getting a different car soon, eventually. Let's fix the camera. There we go. But no, I only have one car at the moment. Hey, how you doing? Seen your vids and TikTok. Love it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, they're a lot of fun to make. I will admit. Yes, I do use the A7 IV. Correct. I have the A7 III at the moment. I want a camera for cinematics, but also photography. But I still do love the A7 III. You recommend A7 III or FX3 and just keep everything for photography. Photography. What do you mostly do currently? Like I know you say you want to do cinematics and everything, and also photography, because you already have the A7 III. The A7 III is genuinely a really good video camera as well. I don't think you get 4K 60, but you get 4K 30 for sure. I think, anyways, because I know the A7 IIIs are like really good for like a lot of people used to use it a lot for like wedding photos or wedding videos. But for me personally, I would recommend the A7 IV because you get a lot more. At the moment, is photography. Okay, yeah, I would honestly just recommend. Yeah, I would recommend getting the A7 IV. Because yeah, it's majority photo that you're doing at the moment, and I think it's a lot easier to learn on the A7 IV versus the FX3, whereas the FX3 is a pretty substantial bump in performance for video, if that makes sense. That's just my 2 cents though. But yeah, I would if I were in your position, I would honestly probably stay with the A7 IV, only because of like, the options you have for everything else per se. Really? Wow. Obviously, I guess that isn't. Yeah. Wow. People. I've used a. What was it? Yeah. Stream unavailable. Lovely. Great job. Great job, guys. Didn't. It's a what is it called? It's a music-ish issue. Copyright free wasn't. Copyright free, lol. No worries. Stupid stream. Why did it just end? That's dumb. More info. Do it on the afternoon, like around 5 p.m. PST. Makes sense. Why did it die? No. Why? Why YouTube? YouTube, you are terrible. Oh, we're back. It's back. Ha ha. No, it's not back. Fuck. Is it not back? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We'll see. We'll see if it comes back on my screen. I don't know. We'll see. It looks like it was back, but I don't know. I'm probably just tripping right now. I stopped the music because apparently it's copyright free, or not copywritten free or whatever. Even though it says copyright free music, so I guess that was wrong. Where I get music now, I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, it's not back. That sucks. That's terrible. That is stupid. Maybe if we stop. Oh, it is back. Okay, sweet. I'm not tripping. It's actually back. Yo, it's back. Alright, okay, we just won't have any music because like apparently the music's messed up. Apparently, even though like it was like yeah, stream started. It never ended on my end. I never ended it, but the computer that died. Where's my screen? That was not it. That's it. There we go. But yeah, for some reason like I have copyright free music on. And then it was just like, yeah, I got an email. It was like, oh yeah, we have like, what was it? See if I can bring it up here. Where was it? Yeah, it was like Gmail, YouTube. Yeah, it was live stream copyright notice. I'm like, what? Yeah, streams are interrupted when copyright content is detected, even though the music is copyright free. I don't know, whatever. We'll just keep editing because, well, I don't know what else to do. I know I do have to leave in like 20 minutes or so. So we'll leave, in like 20 minutes or so. But yeah, that was a weird glitch. So I guess no music, unfortunately, unless I can like find another streaming platform or something. We'll probably just leave it with nothing for now. Be as safe as possible. But yeah, weird issue for sure. Let's continue editing, I guess. YouTube's weird. I gotta learn how to do YouTube better. But I do plan on making a lot more YouTube. Am I live still on this thing? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just have to check because I have my phone up here for like another stream to like verify and check things. But don't go horizontal. Oh, I just messed that up even worse. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess we won't have music for a little bit. I gotta figure out all that out. But now, first stream on YouTube, it's gonna be interesting. We'll admit that. But now I feel like I have to talk even more and everything. But oh well, that's fine. What did I get mentioned in the story for? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's chill. It's just me finding someone's car. That's who that is. Okay. Interesting. Interessantes. What is going on here? Okay. Sweet, okay. Sorry, I'm just like looking up stuff people are sending me. I'm gonna start car photography very soon. I was hoping you could make a video on the different types of shots you take for cars. I watched your 12-minute video recently. I was hoping you could make a video on it. Yeah, so the different types of shots you take. So like, are you looking for like a video of like all types of angles I do or try and get to as I do a car and everything? Because that's what I want. I want to do like a full walk around of a car. If that makes sense. And also, anyone, please DM me ideas you have either seen or think are missing on YouTube and everything. And I'll try and make videos based on that as well. Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that for sure. Because yeah, now that we're getting into the lull of photography and people are putting away their cars and everything soon-ish, I know people will want more content for everything as well, especially in the wintertime. And I know a bunch of friends and everything who still daily drive their cars, and so it'll be fun to get some like night or just general photos of their car for all their fun stuff. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I will definitely get on that for sure and make a little like walk around video of that. But yes, I will do that for sure. But yeah, I really like these edits or shots here where I have the light, the tail light looking up at the sun here. It's pretty cool at times. And then also like doing shots like these, although these actually honestly make you sick a little bit at times. And also another idea, like how to edit car photography as well, because I really do like your type of content as well. Yeah, I can definitely do that for sure. I am currently, I'm currently, but I'm in the works of doing a full masterclass free course and everything on YouTube and Instagram or other short form content of like what every single slider does in Lightroom and everything. So like this is the exposure, just changes the overall brightness of your image essentially. And then there's the contrast slider, as you can see here. And then there's the highlights. But honestly, the best course of action honestly would be to, if like have just a normal photo, say like this one here, or we'll go down to, let's choose a normal image. Let's choose this one here. And honestly, just play around with all the sliders. Like choose your temperature. Like if you want to go for something like really like what's the word, like old fashioned or something, like you can have like a lot of like oranges and everything. Maybe come down here to the grain area, wherever it is. Yeah, grain. Have a bunch of grain, make the sizing really big. And you can maybe make it like a little vintage photo type thing. And then maybe add some like magenta in here. And then like that's like a vintage photo right there. As well as you can come up here, I believe you can get to like sepia from here. Browse. Profiles, Adobe Raw. Neutral. Yeah, there's like monochrome, so you can make it like a film photo type thing. Which is kind of fun and cool at times. Yeah, what does adaptive color do? Adaptive color? Oh, okay, that's just does that stuff. Interesting. That makes it HDR actually a little bit. Yes, I do sell presets as well. Yes, I have them linked on my Instagram bio, and I believe YouTube bio as well, or description or whatever it's called. Let's see, profile, view channel. Yeah, everything is like linked in my bio there as well. Yes. Yeah, the main preset I use for cars in that pack is Sun Glow. I'll show you the pack here. So this is Sun Glow. So you get Cascade, you get a film look, Mountain Glow, Northern Light, OG is what I've called it, but in that preset pack you get Northern Light. Old Grove, which is one of my old favorite ones for nature. Sun Glow is a great car one and city one. You just have to white balance it and change the exposure, and that's pretty much a good done preset just right there. Sunrise Summit I use a lot on like portraits. The real Northern Light, another one, just another real different one. I don't know what's going on there. I use it for with the Northern Lights, and then a warm one which I used for nature. You can like white balance it, and that's pretty much it just from there. But yeah, the presets are like mainly just for a starting point, and then you can like fine tune it there. So like we'll try Mountain Glow on this one. We'll white balance it, maybe make it a little warmer and everything, and that's pretty much good to go right there. Another one like Sunrise Summit, white balance it, maybe bring up the exposure a little bit, more contrast, more warmth, and that's it. It's pretty good. I love the look of them. Since this guy walking out, Sunrise Summit, it's a pretty neutral, light base edit that it makes, which is nice. I like. Yeah, colors are shifted a little bit, but no, it's pretty good. I gotta move this stuff over so I can actually see this properly. Because they won't work for every picture because it depends on time, location, colors. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Like I'll show you another shoot I did if they're on here. Yeah, so this was the other day. We'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do this one. So this is just a blue car in the rain, and then you got like Cascades. Sunset looks a lot better in this lighting. You have the film look. Just brighten that up again. You have Mountain Glow. Looks pretty different as well versus in the other one. Northern Light, Old Grove, Sun Glow, which is always the darkest one for some reason, but it comes out really nice looking. Sunrise Summit, just always white balance it to the road or something white, and then other ones as well. But no, it's always pretty decent what you get for color wise and everything. Oh, boy, I'm tired. Jeez. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good edit for this one. I like that edit a lot. Wonder if I can get it there. It's probably a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit better. I'm going to take out the reflection of this light as well, I think. Would look a lot better. Also, how do you approach people with nice cars, and like, do you get invited to car meets, or can you go without invite? For the most part, all the events that I've been to have been non-invite. As in, like, you don't need a ticket, you don't need to know anyone, you just can go. And for the most part, yeah, just talk to anyone you can. even other photographers there. Just be you can like make small talk of like, oh, what camera did you bring? What's your like favorite car that you've seen at the show today? But a really good one to do is like if you're in your local area, look for Instagram accounts that have like car clubs or car pages and stuff like that. They'll typically have a weekly or monthly meetup that they'll attend or post on their stories. And other than that, there's like I know the one local to me, almost every day posts on their Instagram story or just reposts people's posts and everything. And so what I have done in the past is when I was building my car portfolio and everything, I would follow everyone that reposted their photos in that set. And then I would also message everyone and say, hey, I'm a new photographer. If you're looking for some new photos or whatever, let me know. Let's go do a free shoot. And that's just a great way of building your name in the car scene. And then eventually you'll build a better name for yourself with the scene and everyone. And then once you post those photos, people will reach out to you for shoots and everything. And then another great way is to essentially just go to any of the Cars and Coffee meets you can. They typically have them like either on like Sundays in the morning or Friday nights as well. That's only like from my area that I've known recently. But yeah, for the most part, it's been pretty chill. And then how I just go up to people, just be genuine. Don't be over crazy. And I would honestly recommend don't ask the same question everyone else asks, such as like, what's the engine? What's it like to drive? Stuff like that. Come up with something like special and like different that the owner probably haven't heard in a little bit. So then you can like stand out a little bit more. And then you can like have a conversation a lot longer as well. And stuff like that. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just fine tuning a couple more images here before I have to head out. I have to deliver some prints to people. But yeah, I do plan on going live probably like once a week, maybe 2 times a week, on like maybe a Monday or so. That's my goal, I think. And then yeah, we'll do like these live weekly sessions of like just ask me whatever you want. It might be so Dennis, you were one of the reasons I got it. Hey, I genuinely really appreciate that. It's really, that's honestly probably one of like the best things to see in my DMs is people mentioning that like I've had people say like, hey, I quit photography like 5-6 years ago, and then you're the reason that I was able to, or they were able to pick up photography again. That's like genuinely probably one of the best, I guess, like fan interactions. I don't know if someone was mentioning that earlier, but yeah, that's probably one of the best things. But yeah, no, I seriously really, really appreciate it. It's really nice to see that people are picking up the camera again, and I'm or a reason that they were able to pick it up, which is really cool to see. It's a weird edit. That's fine though. To get any of the weird things in the background here, like this sign back here maybe as well. That was weird. That's weird. That's weird. We're gonna trash that and make this a generative fill instead. And let's see how generative fill does for this one. Pretty decent. We'll take out the car as well. Also, I don't know if you're still here, but another great thing to do if you have a car or even just access to like some places in your local area is genuinely go and scout locations. That's honestly the best thing I would recommend for someone coming up in photography and everything. Just go out and scout locations. That's literally all I do on my off time and off days. Is literally I'll just drive around aimlessly in my city and area and just scout out new shoot locations. I'll also try and like bring my camera and like take a couple test shots to see how everything looks and everything, and then yeah, just go from there. Honestly, it will help you out a lot. I also wonder what you're using for prime lenses or if zoom lenses exist and can cover much wider or closer distance. Yeah, so I don't use any primes at all. I used to use a 35 1.4 and I loved that on my Nikon camera, but I don't shoot with that anymore because I was a Sigma 1.4 and I love Sigma glass. But for my main images here, like this is at a 24 f2.8. I believe it'll tell me what lens I use. I think it was a 16. I think. It's not telling me exactly right now, which means it's probably the 2470. Yeah, so this is the 2470 f2.8. There's the TikTok guy and the guy I was talking about. Look for locations. Just, yeah, 100%, without a doubt. No, like literally, that's all I do. And I use Google Maps to save locations, so I know exactly where everything is, and it's the best. It's genuinely the best. Another option is like you can try and ask other photographers for locations. I used to give out locations. I don't anymore because people started to abuse where I sent them. So I don't tell anyone anymore. For those reasons. But no, like yeah, just go out, find locations. And sometimes the craziest locations are just like at a superstore or a market or something. It's crazy the locations you can find that are actually like insane. But it's also like how you use them. So like this is just a normal parking lot here. And then like I got low enough so you can see the bushes in the ground. Or I was coming over here to the trees and like pulling the trees down to like shoot through the branches and everything. And like you can create so many awesome shots from one location. I think I'm gonna try and do that in like a YouTube video of like I did 10 different angles at one location and did not move the car once. I think that could be a pretty cool video. Yeah, I feel like it's better to gatekeep than having a bunch of people go. It's not even just good locations. It's just that other times like you'll have locations where it's private property and you're only allowed to go there, but others aren't. So it's a bit of a gray area of like who am I able to tell, as well as it's almost like a photographer's like little secret type thing of like, oh, I have this location, I know where it is. That's why certain people come to me for locations and like will pay me for shoots and everything because they know of the locations I go to versus another photographer per se. And then also one of the biggest things I will recommend right away, beginning with car photography, is to get a circular polarizer. Number one lens filter to get. Number one reason, this is without a polarizer. This is with a polarizer. It cuts through all the reflections. With or without, and then with. Like, yes, you can theoretically take a mask and like draw it over the windscreen and all the paints and everything like this. I'll do it quick so you can see it here. The difference. But you're not going to get it perfect every time. Like, I still have to fix all the paint now. And everything, like, whoops. So yeah, you're working with that as where I just drew it to this one. And then also, this one, it's pretty dark in there. You can't see the seats. This one, you can see the seats. You can see the emblem for the like scent, like air freshener thing. Where this one, you can barely see the air freshener. You can't see any of the seats unless I like even if I brighten up an insane amount, I can't see anything. Like, we'll brighten up to a crazy amount. We'll come to the mask here and then darken this even more, and I still can't see. I can barely see the left seat. Can't see any of the right seat. But yeah, I would 100% recommend getting a circular polarizer as a first lens filter. And then you can upgrade from there from what I have done, which is also a CPL and a mist filter, which makes that effect in the sky a little bit, or the trees, how it's a little bit softer, and even over the headlights too. Honestly, the CPL, circular polarizer and mist filter, is what I would recommend for sure, without a doubt. And then also another big thing for editing and everything is to use Lightroom masks. That's huge. Use the masks. Because like, yes, I can just like, I'll add a random preset on this. That's it. But if you want the ground to be darker, use a linear gradient. You can line it up and remove it properly. If you want to use a subject mask, you can just create the subject and edit it just the subject, which is nice at times. But yeah, that's definitely a lot of big things I would recommend for sure, doing that stuff. But yeah, I unfortunately have to go now. I have to go drop off some stuff and do some errands. But I really appreciate you guys all for sticking through this weird live stream, especially having that glitch area where with the music and everything. But no, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming by. I hope to do this another time, probably next week, or even maybe later this week as well. If I am going to go live again, I will post it on my Instagram story as well. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And I'll try and make a couple more YouTube videos of how I walk around a car and the angles I look for, and a couple other things. And if you have any ideas that you have not seen yet or you think are missing in the YouTube photography realm, please message me, and I'll try and get the shots and videos you need to help you in your photography journey. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.